Um, good evening, councillors. Welcome to this meeting of the Area 1 Planning Committee. For the benefit of those watching on YouTube, members of the committee are present in the chamber, and these members will be voting on proposals this evening. Other members of the council may be participating via MS Teams and can take part in any discussions. They can ask questions, but they cannot vote. Your attention is drawn to agenda item 1, which sets out the guidance on how meetings will be conducted. Before we start with the formal business, we will confirm attendance of voting members by doing a roll call. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chair. When I call your name, please, can you confirm that you are present? Councillor Hood,
Present.
Councillor King,
Present.
Councillor Arthwell, currently not.
He sent her apologies.
Okay, thank you. Councillor Barton, present. Councillor Bridge,
Present.
Councillor Clokey,
Present.
Councillor Cope,
Present, sorry.
Councillor Hoskins. Okay. Councillor Mehmet,
Here.
Councillor Oliver,
Present.
Councillor Perry,
Present.
Councillor Pilgrim,
Present.
Councillor Rose,
Here.
Councillor Tunstall.
Yeah, present.
I can confirm we have 13 voting members present.
Thank you very much. Can our officers please introduce themselves as well?
Anna Parker, Development Manager.
Susan Field, Senior Planner.
Sally Wan, Democratic Services Officer.
Thank you very much. And we've got Suki Montague is joining us online to provide legal advice.
Good evening, members. Yeah, I'm here.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you. Hello. Members of the public and the applicant or agent wishing to address the planning committee are also present in the chamber, or they're participating online, and they will be invited to speak at the appropriate time. The speaking limit is 3 minutes for each participant, and that allows speakers to speak for 3 minutes, but after that point they're unable to participate any further. Can I remind speakers that your face and voice may appear on the live stream and the archived recording of the meeting, and your names will also be recorded in the minutes of this meeting. Right. Can I ask, have we any other further apologies? No. Excellent. Has any member got a declaration of interest to declare at this point? No, that's fantastic. Can I ask for your agreement to sign the minutes of the last meeting, which was chaired by Councillor King? Thank you very much for stepping in for that. Can I have your agreement?
Did.
Super. I draw your attention to item 5, the glossary and supplementary matters. And now we come on to the substantive item on our agenda tonight, 111 Douglas Road, Tunbridge, and I would ask Susan to introduce this item. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. As members are aware, this application was presented to Area 1 Committee on the 17th of October, where it was resolved to defer the application to enable further clarification and to obtain from the applicant and to investigate whether a mechanism could be established to secure proposed development to meet the definition of a self-build property. The supplementary report recently published, along with paragraph 6.57 of the committee report, confirms that the application is consistent with the Self-Build and Custom House Building Act 2015 and Annex 2 of the NPPF. In addition to design and layout input, the applicant has also reconfirmed that they intend to move into the property. In regard to a mechanism, following legal advice, should members be minded to approve the application, in addition to a self-build in the description of development, a further condition is proposed to be added to this application and future applications for self-build. The condition is set out in the supplementary report. Turning to the presentation, as already stated, this application seeks the erection of an attached 2-storey dwelling alongside a new dormer window for the host dwelling, together with associated access and landscaping for the new dwelling. The The site is located in the built confines of Tonbridge, where the adopted development plan sets out that proposals for residential development should be supported. The site is currently occupied by a two-storey detached house with a spacious side and rear garden and a single attached garage. There are 2 pear trees to the side of the house as shown in the existing site layout. The attached dwelling would be located to the side of the host dwelling. The proposal would result in the loss of the 2 pear trees currently on site. This is shown in the proposed site layout. There would be 3 parking spaces in
Excuse me,
total.
Chair. Can I?
Yeah.
We've been informed there's a problem with the YouTube, and that no one can see the presentation. They can hear, but they can't see. Apparently, the picture's frozen.
And hi, Joe, are you there?
I stop sharing and reshare, see if that. Link.
And can you see if the live streaming is still okay, or is there an issue with it? Or maybe there's a bit slight delay. And Joe, can you see the slides now? Can you see 2 site plans?
What we're going to do is we're going to just carry on. We're going to record the meeting. So this is yeah, that's great. We'll plow ahead. This isn't obviously it's not ideal, but otherwise we don't want to be coming back to this another time.
Okay, so there would be 3 parking spaces in total, 2 for the existing house and 1 for the new house, excluding the existing garage. This slide shows the host dwelling and the drive to the neighbouring property. The next slide shows the host dwelling and the land to the side. That's where the new dwelling is proposed. This side looks southwest towards the application site, and you can see the 2 trees there adjacent to the wall. This side is taken from the same direction, but further away in the street scene. For clarity, the yellow taller tree, sorry, I don't know its name, is not one of the trees to be removed. This side looks towards the site from the side. The garage in the photo is the applicant's garage and the current parking space. Similar location to the previous, but looking towards the southwest. This picture shows the neighbouring property to the rear and the neighbour's garage. The proposal would turn the current detached house into a pair of semi-detached houses. The roof would be altered to form a pyramid roof with a barn hit with 2 dual pitched roof dormers to the rear. The house will be constructed of mixed brick, colour render and concrete tiles. This side shows the internal layout annotated in yellow. The final slide shows a few examples of dwellings which are in close proximity of the site. In terms of the principle of development, the site is located in a sustainable location. In the absence of a 5-year housing land supply, presumption in favour of sustainable development is therefore engaged. This means planning permission should be granted unless any adverse impacts of doing so would significantly and demonstrably outweigh the benefits. In this regard, the application is recommended for approval subject to conditions. Members should also be aware that our 5-year housing land supply is now published at 2.89. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. Can I now ask our speakers to come and join us? First, I'd like to call Duncan Beagley. You'd like to come forward? Thank you very much. When you're ready.
Thank you for this evening. I appreciate the diligence being given to this process and the chance to address you all. I am not granted time to verbalise all of my concerns, and therefore I'm comforted by my previous correspondence that is on record. Today I will pick points that directly impact me. I'm the adjoining neighbour immediately to the right of 111, which is number 113. My main concern is that I do not see how permission can be properly considered until accurate plans showing the measurements accommodating the minimum required space for parking outside 111 is provided. This needs to show that the minimum space required is achievable within their boundary, not using our land on 113, which is on the current plans. It also needs to include accommodating the fact that putting a space alongside an existing one, my drive, requires more space to prevent doors from clashing. This also needs to allow for passengers to alight a vehicle parked outside 111 without either stepping onto my property or through climbing over their own bonnet. Furthermore, I don't see why I should be adversely impacted by the ignoring of these considerations, nor do I see that it should be down to me to provide this extra space if their proposed small space is aligned to mine. Now, my final point on the parking space, which isn't to do with the size and location, it's whilst I feel there is no space for it, were the proposed parking space to be achieved through non-permeable material like tarmac or concrete,